second down to run with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
Come on, come on.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
65, 6,
Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and the pressure gets to him again. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Yes,
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Wallace. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to make it 4th down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
No, I picked the wrong thing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, he'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I don't like running because it don't be running with me.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. From the gun, Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now we're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Devin Duvernay, 26 yards. And the Ravens have moved
I do need to go for 2, but it's not promised, so I'm going to take the PAT.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
I probably missed it.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
I made it. I just got to hold him off the deep. I don't even know what level. See how fast the thing? It got to be on like all pro or something.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ooh, wee. My baby.
Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly
The
right
run
about that part.
not
And
working.
I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play.
As Sanders has it poked through,
got it.
and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the
Oh.
7-yard line.
Remember in preseason when we went to the different training camp?
Can I get an instant replay? No, I'm not quitting.
And we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Okay.
3 quarters have come and gone. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll get this
I
down
never
to
get
about
nowhere
the
when it comes to
46.
running.
Another carry, same
I
story.
swear, I just
4th
gotta keep
quarter, and
passing.
he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at
Yeah,
some
I don't
point
even know why I
you break off a
tried.
run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's
No.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of the 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, you know, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Down inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. He will find Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They do take on the extra point as well. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Play action. Here's Hurts. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll just get rid of it.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Throwing. Jackson.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Jackson to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. These are the spots this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
That is going to be taken down. Back on the 35-yard line. Costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play.
No! That was an accident.
And he's going to miss this one.
It's too fast to hit.
Well outside the left upright, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because we're so talking about 50-plus yards. It's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put the rest any chance of this game getting overtime.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. The defense is really scoring this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense.
Man, I almost won that football game.